Hey y'all, my name is Kristin and I'm here with another video. So in today's video, we are going to talk about how I became an Amazon best-selling author. That is right. I have a best-selling author on my name, so that's very exciting. I was a part of an anthology called Heal Her. And the brainchild of it was my best friend, or is my best friend, Nicole R. Dudley. She is a publisher of luxury lines, and I can't even tell you how many times she has won best-selling author, not only on her own solo projects, but also her anthologies that she was a part of, and the anthology that she was the brainchild of. So I think it was yesterday, I was kind of going back through my notes. Like, I journal, and I don't journal every day, but I journal probably once a month or a couple times a month throughout the year, or just when I need to, have an outlet, when I need to let some steam off or let some things off. And I also write down my goals for the year. So in 2019, I wrote is a goal to write more, and in parentheses it said book. And it was literally like a full circle moment for me when I saw that, because I was like, wow. In 2019, I really was like, I'm gonna start a book. And I was a part of this anthology that came out. It came out in December of 2021. So I'm gonna tell you how that came about real quick. So I would say, I think was it a day? Maybe a week? It was sometime before I was due to give birth to my second child, which I gave birth to him in July of 2021. I think it was July. I was praying, and that was during my time that I felt like I was a little distant from the Lord. So I just felt all of a sudden the Lord said, go get in a quiet place. So I got in a quiet place, and I just kind of, said, just start praying, because God was like, pray. And I'm like, God, I don't know what you want me to pray for, but I'm going to do it. So I just kind of prayed. I started praying for my family, just praying that God's will be done, whatever. I was just praying. So when I got quiet for a second, I heard him say to me, just say yes. It was like one of those, I'm getting ready to pull you out your comfort zone, so just say yes. And I was like, okay. Well, my husband and I were coming from getting something to eat, and we just were having a conversation. And I told him, I said, babe, I feel like, I don't know what God is getting ready to do, but he told me to say yes. And that was it. Well, when we made it home, I say we was starting to eat, because we had went and got some crawfish, and we started to eat, and my best friend called me. I'm sorry, sometimes I ramble, or sometimes I stumble over my words, and I had to get my life together. But anyway, so my best friend called me, and she was like, hey, I am putting this anthology project out, and I would like to know if you want to be a part of it. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna call you right back. Let me pray about it. Let me talk to Michael about it. Let me call you back. But instantly when I got off the phone, really instantly when she said something to me, I was like, God was like, this is it. And I was like, and I told my husband about it, and it was like, whew. So I agreed to be a part of this anthology. And basically what it is, it's a book about different women's experience with healing, and I discussed my experience with the broken heart. In my last video, I kind of gave a part of my testimony, how I was longing after love, and just the journey, the healing journey that it took to get there, to get to the point of feeling loved, and to the point of healing the broken heart that I had that stemmed from childhood. So it was like, wow, God. And I like I said, when I agreed to do this, I really didn't remember that I had wrote that as a goal. And I was like, wow, God. Like when I saw that yesterday or the day before, I was like, this is crazy. And so just to let you guys in, all right, so this is the book, Heal Her, a 15-day journey from pain to promise. And in it, we have not only our chapter that are what we wrote about, we have a prayer over the person that reads it, different affirmations that you can say to yourself, and we also have questions in here that will that is there to kind of guide you with your healing process. So we have stories from broken hearts, from trouble in marriages, from trouble with divorce, and from if you were sexually abused or molested. We also have some people that healed from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read just a little snippet from my chapter, if I can find it. Oh, here I am. All right. They say a father is supposed to be his daughter's first love. He is supposed to show her what it is like to be properly loved by a man. My daddy was that man. My daddy was that man to me during the first 4 years of my life until he was tragically taken from me in a car accident. From a young age, I can remember having a deep longing to be loved. Don't get me wrong, my mom and family loved me, but his love was uniquely different. After his death, I yearned to be loved by men. I carried this feeling from a tender age until my teenage years. So guys, that was a little snippet of my chapter in Heal Her. It was the brokenhearted girl. And this book, y'all, it won the award of Amazon Bestselling author. So that is right. Again, as I said at the beginning of my video, I am an Amazon best-selling author. And I don't know, it was just a surreal experience. And sometimes I have to remember, Kristin, yeah, you are part of a book. Like, you are an author. And sometimes I'll dim it down. Like, I'm a co-author. I co-authored the book. But I just really need to say I am an author. So that's just something that I just wanted to share with you guys. So this video is probably all over the place, so I'm sorry. But I don't know, guys. It was just an amazing experience to be a part of this book. And I know that deep down inside of me, there is more that needs to be shared. So eventually, I don't know when the Lord will release me to do it, but I know there will be a solo project that'll be coming, but that'll be in the Lord's time and when the Lord releases me. So I am just here to also encourage you that if this is something that you want to do and this is something that the Lord has called you to do, just do it. Because my best friend was an inspiration to me because she had a story to tell, and the Lord spoke to her and told her to share it. And regardless of who it made mad, regardless of what ruffles were feathered, what feathers were ruffled doing it, she did it. And that was just an inspiration to me to be like, you know what? I have a story to tell. So I told a little bit about it in this book, but I know that there's more that needs to be shared. But again, that'll be when God releases me. But if the Lord releases you to do it, just do it. Just give him your yes, because it is better to be obedient to the Lord than anything else. Like, your life will go by smoothly. Trust me, I'm still learning that. I sometimes be like, I'm be real with you, I'm not always quick to say yes, and I pay for it. I just want you to know I pay for it because life is, I'm not saying life is easy, but it's better when you give God your yes, especially when he's prompting you to do something. But that's it. That's all that this video is about. So I hope that you all have a good week. I hope that you all have a good day. And again, if you like this video, if you like what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you want to come on this journey with me to just sharing what all God has me to share, that's what this YouTube is about. It's about me being obedient to the Lord when he said, you need to create a YouTube. And I said, you know what, God, I'm going to just stop dragging my feet with it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. So if you would like to be on this journey with me, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. And I'm sorry I had to add this to the video. Y'all excuse my appearance. Trying to keep my hair straight in this Louisiana heat. Yeah, it's tough. So y'all excuse my appearance. I know I didn't have to say that, but here we are. Again, bye y'all.